Hi everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to see about how to use Axios with React. So first of all, let us know what are Axios. Axios are basically a React library, which basically helps in backend communication, which basically uses HTTP protocol, which stands for Hypertext Transport Protocol. While many developers are familiar with XML HTTP request, so to fetch API making HTTP requests. This powerful library called Axios basically simplifies the process of creating or fetching the making the API HTTP request. So let us go into this DigitalOcean and take it as a reference, and we'll get into the video. So first of all, I already mentioned what is this HTTP, and it basically uses asynchronous and await await code. So these are the prerequisites. We need to have a Node.js installed in our system, and then also we need to have a development environment for if you are having macOS or whatever environment that is suitable for compatible for your system. So next is we need to create a React app and set up the React project and check if it is working or not. And we need to also have a basic knowledge of HTML and CSS. So first thing is we need to add our Axios to the project. So as I have already created my project here, Axios with React, and then I'm already there in my directory. So I no need to change these things. I have created this, and you can refer my past videos for creating a React app. So then after getting into your directory, you need to install the Axios library. So this is the batch that you can just copy it and paste it in your this. And first thing that we are going to do here is to make a get request list request. So in this example, we will I'll create a get request. So or we'll send a get request link. Inside this project, we need in SRC directory we need to create a folder called as components. So in the SRC folder, I have created my components folder, and then the first thing we need to do is add person list.js, in which we'll copy in which we'll import Axios and React, which are which are need to be imported, and then we are using we'll hook into the component did mount lifecycle hook and perform get request. So we'll get into this and perform get request. Then the next thing will be will return that hook we will return Axios get URL, then API endpoint get promises, which return a response object. Inside the response object there is a data then when assigned to a person. So you can also get other information about the request, such as the status code under rest.html and rest.request if we want. And then in the app.js we are going to import that person list and then add a person list. So here we can see in the app.js, yeah, person list is added and it is imported. It is imported as a person list and add as person list. So next thing would be turn on the application. If you make npm start, and the only person list will be visible. So I'll show you only these things, list of persons that are there here would be visible. The person name and remove user and add user will not be visible, and it will be there in the further things. So next will be the post request. So in this regard, will adding a person would be considered as a post request. In this step, we will use Axios with another HTTP request method called post. So we'll under components, we'll create one more JavaScript file, that is person add. So this will have basically have we used it, and then this will basically help in adding the person. So here we are set this the handle submit function. You prevent the default function of the form, then the update the state and the user input. So basically we are going to make the post. So we are creating a form on submit the handle. It should handle the submission. So first thing is the person name, and it is input type is text, and on change the state handle change should be maintained, and then we are creating a button to add a submit button. So this is about posting, and inside app.js we are importing it once again. And next thing would be the making a delete request. So removing a person, that would be making that would be removing a person. So under components file we'll start removing sorry add a file called as person remove.js, wherein this will contain all the aspects to remove the person. So here we are using the arrays object will provide you with the information about the request, so you can console log the information again, and when the form is submitted. So the same thing is here, and basically removing of the person is written here. So the next step would be adding that remove person into your app.js. So let us see here, the person remove is added into the app.js file, and then next thing would be adding a API to your system or project. So what we need to is in src folder we need to create a file name as app.js api.js. It is seen here, and it will export the depot URL base URL that is there here, and then we'll import this API in person remove.js, and then use what is that await and async promise asynchronous to work with promises. So await keywords resolves the promise and returns the value. The value then can be assigned to a variable. So that logic is written here. So in the conclusion, in this we have several how to make existing how to create this, and then let us see what has happened in the output. So I will run this code. Yes, after running this, we have a list of persons, and we can add person, which and it will add, and we can also remove the user from here. That's all. Let us enter name. I see. Remove this user. Can enter and remove this user. So this is how the Axios and React works. Thank you, and thank you for watching the video.